So one day my freshman year, I had a friend who came up to me and basically said that she needed help paying for a meal. She knew I had excess meals in my meal plan. She asked if I would mind paying for it, and I didn't. And so I ended up paying, I volunteered to pay for her meals for the rest of the year. And so this led me to look into the idea of food insecurity and how it related to students at UAB.
Food insecurity is when an undergraduate or graduate or professional student, as identified here at the university, is experiencing an inability to provide basic nourishment, nutrition, and needed food for their consumption and well-being.
Your world for just a month or something can just fall apart, and that somebody can help you over that crisis till you get back on track again. And the other is, I think we assume that everybody has food on a regular basis, and so sometimes we're seeing somebody has food, but then maybe towards the end of the month or something, finances get tighter, and so they don't have that, and then the beginning of the month they do.
And so that prompted me to want to help. And so I created the student organization Donor to Diner, because a lot of students facing food insecurity couldn't define it. They don't know what it is, but they're experiencing it. And there are resources to help, and the idea behind Donor to Diner was to increase awareness and make sure that everyone knows what food insecurity is and what to do in the case that they're ever in that situation.
We have a food pantry that Donor to Diner has been really instrumental in aiding in the sustainability of the supplies that are allocated to students that we identify to be in need, as well as ongoing drives and donor option programs in partnership with Sodexo in dining services to provide a donated voucher that can be allocated to students. So within our dining plan, students have the option to donate a meal to a Blazer. And so in the past, there have been vouchers that have been done. Students are also able to buy non-perishable items that would in turn be given to that food pantry.
There's so many people who don't always use their meal plans even though they do have it. And so it was a way of connecting people, those who didn't to those who did. And we can still sustain this program because there will always be students who have extra meals who can help those who don't have enough.
Nobody knows, and it's just a very convenient way to help them go through college and not have food insecurity.
The Donor to Diner drive has been amazingly successful, but what I think is even more inspirational is to see the awareness and the understanding that came with the campaign and will be a lasting legacy at UAB and hopefully inspirational for other campuses to follow that same path.
But I think that the significant increase in membership that's happened recently will really keep the momentum going in the future. So I've been really pleased with that.
Everyone here, from the faculty, staff to students, have been very responsive to just learning about food insecurity and helping. There are so many people who didn't know what this was, and then once they learn about it, they're excited to help, they want to help. So our biggest problem isn't that there aren't enough people to help, it's ignorance of the issue. And so as people learn about this, we are having so many people who want to volunteer.
I hope that it comes to a point where we do what we do, we help raise the money and to help get these students meals, but I hope that it's not a problem at that point, that it's not needed as much as it is now. And I hope that we can get athletics, clubs, everyone on campus involved with it, because you're helping out, people that are probably in your club or on your team. You don't know. You could very well be helping the person that sits beside you in class.
I think other campuses are interested in what we're doing on our campus, so we're really reaching out.
I've had a lot of students from other schools actually contact and ask about how they can implement something similar in their school. We've had press coverage and they've seen some of our events being covered and they want to do something similar, have a similar organization. And so we're looking into maybe creating chapters and making this more of a national organization, not just something that's isolated at UAB.
I am hopeful that people will have an awareness and an understanding that food insecurities exist. It may be short term, it may be long term. We never know what someone's story is.